Good morning, fellow YTT 300 kids. I am this morning going to demonstrate deconstructing Sukasana, or preparing for it, to help actually have ease of seat. So before I sit and cross my legs, I love to open the spine with cat-cow. So that expansion and contraction, the undulation of the spine. Just imagine the spine like a ladder, and all the spaces and light between the fingers. So we get to open up the spine here, send the shoulders back, get a little neck work to prepare for ease of sitting. I will also do my new favorite nickname, Pashi. Raise my hands up, take my heart to my knees or toes, and then begin to round so I can feel some opening in the back. But I really feel a lovely stretch in the lower back, that nice roundness through the glutes to the hamstrings and the calves. And I let the chin touch my chest. So again, opening in the neck. And here I might even just look a little bit left and a little bit right, but I would do that probably higher. And if I were cueing this and folks couldn't do the reach to the toes, I would cue them to, as a warm-up, to reach for the shins or even the knees and then tuck in. And then before I actually get into the pose, I would add a cobbler's pose, a Baddha Konasana. Get some length in the spine, preparing already, but allowing the knees to drop and melt to the earth. So the inner thighs get a stretch, the outer legs get a stretch. We've got some length, the heart leads forward. And then I might just take a little bend again to round to the back, chin to chest, pressing heart to the back, really rounding. And then I would straighten my legs, give them a little bit of a shake. I might tap my feet out a little bit. And then I would sit. I would become cross-legged. And if I had the body that would allow knees to be lower than hips right away, that would be great. But since I don't, and a lot of people don't, I would cue grabbing a block or a cute little pillow like I have, a blanket, a towel, anything that helps lift the hips and allows us to roll just a little bit forward on the sit bones, allowing knees a little bit lower than heart. I guess I could turn this way. I'm not a videographer, so sorry about that. Yeah. And then I've got some length, but I also would take chin to chest and maybe do some neck rolls just to open both sides of the neck. I would do both directions. And then I would do a seated cat-cow. So again, really closing in here, pressing the front of the heart through the back, and then opening the heart, send it forward. And then we do a couple of those just to get prepared. I might sweep my arms up overhead and do a side bend and another side bend. So we want to be able to warm up the upper body as well. And then I believe I would feel as if I prepared the class and myself to sit easier in Sukasana with eyes closed and the ability to sit in silence. Eyes soft in sockets, nice loose jaw, spine erect from sit bones to the crown of the head. And I might imagine from crown of head to sit bones or to the root and then back up again, the placement of each chakra. So I would do the crown and I would assign it the white color. Then I would come down to the forehead, right? The Agna, third eye, which also goes to the back of the skull. Periwinkle. Down to the throat, blue, to the back of the neck as well. And the heart, nice and green, right where the breastbone is, to the back. Solar plexus, yellow, to the back. Below the belly button, the sacrum, red. And then the root that gives me the connection at the sit bones. And I would imagine that being a straight line from crown to sit bones and up again. Creating a straight line. So I might be able to energetically notice if I'm leaning forward or I'm caving in, and then grow into a long line of the chakras, the energy centers. I would likely turn my palms up to be receptive to what I'm doing. I might create a mudra with my thumb and my forefinger just to connect to something. And then I would continue to come back to the breath. And I might use one of Thich Nhat Hanh's. In as I inhale, out as I exhale. Present moment on the inhale, wonderful moment on the exhale. So I hope I got that somewhat correct, but I know, Jennifer, you'll let us know what else you may be looking for. It's Wednesday. It's beautiful. I love life and life loves me. Have a great day, y'all.